Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. Let's get straight into it. I'm here at the 5th tier of Minas Tirith. There's a bunch of quests in my log, and I think some of them are up here, so... Oh, finally the last scoundrel here. The 9th out of 9.
Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith.
These people are never coming back. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna need their stuff for? Don't you wardens have more important things to attend to? I'm sorry, just let me live. Alright, return the stolen goods. Where's that? Corin. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Either way, let me see what else I can do here in the 5th tier. The House of Healing is in the 6th tier. And then these are outside. And then this is also outside. So maybe I should head up. Why don't I head up to the 6th tier? I might as well start making my way up to the very top of the city. The old archives. Let me see what's in here. Make sure there are no interior quests. Very dark place. I don't see anything though, no quest rings. Which way was I going? I was going south. We're almost to the top. Pretty cool. Let me see how everything looks from here. Wow. It's a lot of distance you can see. So I could go up right now, but first let me just kind of make it to the end here and make sure there are no quest rings, nothing like that. The Thirsty Seer. What is that, like a bar? A pub? Alright, doesn't look like there's anything here. No quest rings. Cool spot, though. Very cool spot. Man, I'm dropping some frames here. What's going on? I know I say this every time, but I'm always paranoid if it's my computer or if it's the actual game. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because if it's my computer or it's my internet or something like that, then that's something I have control over, you know, and I can take steps to fix. But if it's the game, there's really nothing I can do about it. Alright, we're going up to the 6th tier.
The Dome of the Sun is in the 6th circle. The Council of Gondor meets there.
This is the Gate of Stones to the 6th circle of the city, and it is my duty to tell you that Mithrandir's words of your worthiness earns you the lesser password only. Conduct your business with speed and depart. The password for now is Stones. The 6th circle is known to folk of the city as the Master's Tier, but few of them ever climb to this gate. The Houses of Healing can be found on this tier, along with the Cold Hall, where the dead are brought to be washed, clothed, and prepared for interment in the tombs, or, in the case of the common folk, for the O-series within the Hillguard. The Dome of the Sun can also be found on this level. That is where the Council of Gondor meets to decide matters of state, and errand riders bring their resolutions throughout the city and to the reaches of Gondor. They have had much to discuss of late, and I urge you not to bother them. Alright, so I do have a few quests to do here. Go ahead and open up the stables, of course. Baroness stands before you. The Houses of Healing waiting for you.
Are you here to help?
Oh, good, Kippen, you are here. My heart felt like butterflies. My stomach felt like butterflies. My head felt like butterflies. You see, I was only told that father was hurt, but I do not know how bad, and I am afraid to see. And also, the healer, Delion is his name, is tall and grave, and I'm afraid of him as well. Still, now that you are here, I shall try to be brave. Father is brave, and so are you. And I shall try to be brave as well. So you met Torchun, Warden of the Houses of Healing. Okay. So let me take a look here. That way, in there. Okay, let's go inside, little kid. Let's go. The Houses of Healing. You see how grand it is? I would never have dared to come in here by myself. It is pretty grand. I can't jump over this. It's very big in here, for sure. My gosh, my performance is so bad right now. I'm like stuttering. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments if you get these types of issues here in Minas Tirith, even these interior locations. You know, it'd make me feel better if everybody was kind of suffering with this. If not, I might have to start diagnosing what's going wrong here. Alright. Yeah, see, like, what is going on? Why is my performance so bad?
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith?
Baroneth,
Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
is that you? You have come, or do I dream once more? A nearly silent choking fit overtakes the wounded soldier. No, I dream not. Baroneth, it is you. And this good hobbit has brought you to me? No thanks. Another coughing fit overtakes him. No thanks can suffice. Alright, let me bring out that little rascal.
Why is it so dark all the time?
What's wrong with him? Is he dying? Oh, Kippen, what should we do?
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
I am right here, daughter, and I have not gone deaf. I need only a little water. Will you bring me that cup there, Kippen? If that is your name. I fear it is beyond my grasp. Arslan takes the cup of water.
When time comes to fight, we'll be ready.
Ah, Arslan takes a long, unsteady draft. That is better? Baroneth, do not tremble, for I am not so poorly as I appear. The healer who attends to us here, Delion, is as severe as he is thoughtless. He starves me and then brings me 2 meals at once. I ask for water and he leaves it out of my grasp. If I did not know better, I might say that the sight of true war wounds has unnerved a man. If you would do one more thing for me, daughter and friend, go and find him now. The poultice on my wounds is long past changing, and I require some other respites from my discomfiture. I fear that there is not a bell in all of Gondor that I could ring loud enough to catch that man's ear. Okay. Looks like he's not getting the best medical care over here at the Houses of Healing. There he is, Delion.
Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much.
Have you brought me the salve? You have not. You are empty-handed, and I do not know who you are. Why is this little girl in my ward? There are wounded men lying about. You explained that Arslan needs the healer's help. His poultices might be 9 days old, and still there would be others in greater need of my aid here. I am but one man, though a healer trained and called, and these men their wounds The healer stares wide-eyed at his own hand. If you want my help, then help me. Go about and see what aid you can lend. I'm a healer, hostler, and handholder, all in one, and it is too much. Alright, so he's just a little overburdened, understaffed.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready.
As you are aware, battle is surely upon us. There will be casualties, and there will be injuries. The casualties will be unavoidable. If we are to act fast and have the proper healing salves, we should be able to abate the injuries. I have been insisting that we stock up on herbs with healing properties, but I do not know anyone who is willing to leave the safety of the city on the eve of battle. If you collect these plants, then I and many soldiers to come will be in your debt. Galathyr shows you a book containing labeled drawings of several plants of the region with healing properties. Tunglewort, a weed that grows in Osgiliath near Anduin. Maiden's Helm, a flower only found in the northern woods of Lossarnock. Wonderbeard, a type of moss flower growing at the base of the mountains in Pelennor. Settlegang, a green, flowerless plant found in Toloth Anor. So it looks like I'm going to be traveling a lot for that quest. Alright, gotta tend to some of these soldiers here. Take care of that guy. And last one. Okay.
We won't let our city fall.
What? You're still here? You mean you actually attended to the men? I hardly expected. Please tell me you did not have that girl at your elbow the whole time. Well, perhaps I shall have time to attend to Arislant. I would have got to him sooner or later anyway. I'm up to my elbows, if not my eyebrows. Now leave me to my work, or you'll use up the time that you have saved me. Shoo. Delion turns immediately back to his work.
Are you here to help?
Yes, let's leave him and go back to Father. We have good news and how I would like to make him smile. Here we go. Arslant has drifted off to sleep. Had a hard time finding him because they didn't mark him on the minimap. Oh well. Let me summon my little companion here.
Why is it so dark all the time?
Oh, but I do not want to go away and leave him now. What if I have to come back alone? What if he... Can we stay a little longer, Kippen? Please. I know. Why don't we stroll about the tier, like you did with Burgil? Only it's so much prettier up here. Then we'll come back, and Father will be awake, and I will speak with him again before I go. First, let us visit the Greens Ward. It's just outside. Okay. So, I'm gonna go on a tour of the 6th tier. That's what it sounds like, anyway. Where's the exit? I think it's that way. Some pretty hefty loading screens here. My God. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess I'm just perusing around. Did I go the wrong way? I could have gone north or south. Looks like I did go the wrong way. Let me just go here because he's gonna make me come back. I just know it, or she is, I should say. Met Parthodon, Warden of the Green. Okay. What is this? The High Stables. I'm very confused. I don't know, like... Oh, I have to talk. That's why. I already passed by the location, but I didn't talk to her.
Why is it so dark all the time?
I know. Let's pick some flowers. Surely no one will notice. Ah, that's annoying. Can't believe I was at the right place and it was just a matter of summoning the little NPC. Okay, so let me go back. Oh, God. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's get some flowers. And that was the last of them.
Are you here to help?
There, I made a bouquet of them. Isn't it pretty? Say, don't you think it's true what they say about Mithrandir's steed? That he can talk and play the harp, and that his mane is true silver threads? Well, he is here in the high stables, or so I've heard. Let us go and see for ourselves if we can. That is kind of where I was. Alright. Very good. We need to find Shadowfax. Where is Shadowfax? Wouldn't be up a level. That wouldn't make sense. There he is. I see the quest ring. Come from the other side. There we go. Shadowfax stands proudly in one of the stalls.
Are you here to help?
Do you think we might feed him an apple? All right, where is the apple? Right there. Shadowfax accepts the apple with gentle dignity.
Are you here to help?
Oh, how regal he is. His mane is more like silk than silver, and he has not spoken, at least to us. But see his eyes, Skippin, and how wise they look. Do you think he understands? I think he does. Baroneth takes a deep breath. I think we should go back to Father now. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying the performance here in Minas Tirith, but I also don't want to make this whole season me just complaining about it. But it definitely does detract from it. I don't mind a little bit of lag, but it's very noticeable. Especially stuttering. What's been weird is whenever I go into an interior location like that, where I think the burden should be less, that's where I'm getting very choppy and a lot of freeze frames and things like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Where was the door? Wasn't this far out? It's like right by the entrance to the tier. There it is. Okay. We're gonna go all the way north. Or west, I mean. See, I'm like, it's so choppy in here. Why is that? Why is it so laggy in here?
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
There you are, Baroneth. How good to see your face. And what do you have there? Flowers? Let me smell them. Delion has just come and gone, and I am much refreshed, though he interrupted my slumber, and I think soon I will need to sleep again. Listen, there is one more thing I want you to do for me today. There are other men who are wounded worse than me, and who do not have brave daughters with big hearts to bring them flowers. Will you go about the ward and bring each of them some flowers you picked? That's my girl. Alright, so give out the flowers.
With the women and children gone, this city truly is a grim place.
A little maid handing me a flower? Surely I'm dreaming. But at least I dream no more of orcs and mud and slashing swords.
Everyone's on edge, waiting for something to happen.
The man takes the flower with a grave and sorrowful face, holds it to his nose and nods. Ah.
To see this city fall would be a tragedy. But the emptiness is a tragedy all on its own.
I thank you, little one. My own daughters are far away in Tumladen. You make my heart sore for the sight of them.
With the women and children gone, this city truly is a grim place.
Is this for me? And here I thought I was all but forgotten.
Will we fall from the Pelennor as we fell from Osgiliath?
Why, what a lovely flower. When I wake to its fragrance, I shall think I am in Lothernok, and these are not times of war.
Not much light, is there?
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's all of them. I keep doing that. I keep going in this room instead of the second one.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
You have given the flowers out? This kindness is finer gift than any flowers. Baroneth, I would hold your hand until the end of days, but I must sleep, and Delion might cuff you on the ears if he finds you here again. Will you visit me tomorrow? Are you brave enough to come on your own? Good. Where is she? She's not loading in. Oh, come on. Let me come out here. Let me try again. I don't know why that's not working. I don't know why that's not working. Maybe I should step outside. I don't know. I guess she got stuck here, that's why.
Why is it so dark all the time?
Baroneth wipes her face, concealing a tear. I will come tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day until he is all well again. Are those footsteps? Do you think the healer's coming? We'd better go. Okay, so she runs off. Alright, very good. So I think I'm done in here. And I think I want to go up to the last tier. And then I can finally do that quest where I drop the chicken all the way from the top. It's going to be pretty epic. It's a very cruel way to experiment on whether a chicken can fly or not. Okay. Let me look at the map. Alright, yeah, let me go this way. And then this way. Gate of the Citadel. Gate of the Council. The Citadel. We've made it. Oh man, it's pretty cool up here. There's the White Tree of Gondor. How epic. The White Tree of Gondor. There's Mithrandir. It's pretty epic. Looks like I can't talk to him. Let me see what I got up here, though. There's a guy... Well, there's a quest ring here. So let me talk to this guy. Kippen, I must confess there is a shortage of staffing in all the buildings of the Citadel. Only the guard posts are fully stationed on the eve of war. Still, we have nobles staying at the Southern Gate Great Guest House and eating at the Feast Hall, Marathon. I need some of my guards to leave their post and to take on additional duties up there. Would you mind delivering these orders in my stead? Speak with Iorlas and send him to the Southern Great Guest House to tidy up the baths. Also, speak with Baragon and send him to Marathon to tidy up the tables. We must all do our part in keeping the city running. Okay. Met Celifir, Warden of the Coffers. A few quest rings here.
To see this city fall would be a tragedy. But this emptiness is a tragedy all its own.
I know who you are. My son, Burgle, has told me all about you. I've heard countless stories of your heroes throughout the city. You tell Baragon that you appreciate his words and explain that you are here to give orders from Ormatar. All in a day's work, I suppose. Is it true that you are a friend of Peregrine Took? He's a friend of mine as well. You must come with me to Marathon. You should see the grand feast hall of Minas Tirith, as it is truly a sight to behold. Also, I would very much like to hear all about your adventures with Peregrine Took. Meet me in Marathon when you are ready.
It is the steward's command that you learn only the lesser password for this gate.
Mithrandir's pledges is of value, Kippen, but I must follow the commands of the steward. It is his wish that friends of the wizard learn the lesser passwords for the Citadel and no other. The password is the Council. The seventh circle of the city is called the Citadel, but it is also known as the Steward's Tier. Some of the more common folk refer to it as the King's Tier, but that seems distasteful to me. There has been no king in Gondor for many hundreds of years, and the wise rule of the Stewards has served us well, if you ask me. The Tower of Icthelion stands proudly atop the city, a sign of Gondor's mighty Steward Denethor and his rule within the Hall of Kings, but you will only see within his direct invitation. The path atop the city's pier is patrolled by guards of the Citadel and kept clear of obstructions. If you wish to walk to ship's prow and behold the view, do so in safety, while that is still possible. Very good. So there are more quest rings popping up. There's Mithrandir.
You were denied the greater passwords for some of the levels. What rubbish.
Denethor seeks to demonstrate his authority. He should be preparing for war with his enemies instead of hindering his allies. Does not matter, for now you have free passage through the city. Minas Tirith is strong, and it was built in 7 levels with strategic purpose. Did you notice how the gates alternate sides, first on the south, then on the north, and then on the south again? Such a design causes the ascending road to pass through the neaths and the pier at regular intervals. The carving so many arched tunnels in the stone cannot have been easy. It was done at Anórion's command so the city could be easily fortified and an opposing force would have a long road to march before reaching the heights of the city. The walls of the city have never been breached. No enemy has broken the gates. Denethor knows this. He believes that Minas Tirith cannot fall, and that knowledge gives him strength. But it is also a weakness. He refuses the help I might give him, and the help you could provide. I think that is an error.
We must not rely on the strength of the walls. The people must be strong.
We must ensure that the people are strong as well. It will not be long before the enemy is arrayed before the walls, and in that moment the city's defenders will need courage with deep foundations. There are some folk with whom you should speak, my friend. Unresolved matters may linger and cast hearts into confusion when the end approaches. Day-to-day affairs of the city are managed by a group of officials that comprise the Council of Gondor. They meet in the Dome of the Sun on the 6th Circle. Introduce yourself to the door ward and do what you can to aid the council. I came here in the company of Peregrine Took, Hobbit of the Shire. He is now a guard of the Citadel. The less said of that, the better, and I expect he could use a friendly word from you, Kippen. I spoke with Lord Duin here of the Blackroot Vale a short time ago, and it seems that his sons left the city without his permission, and indeed against his direct command. I understand you met Duilin and Derafin during their ill-advised adventure. Find them within one of the taverns in the lower circles of the city, and perhaps something can be done to soothe their father's temper. Alright, so this is quite the milestone, my friends. And so this is going to be a good stopping point for this episode. I hope you're excited like I am. Not excited about the lag and performance issues, but this is such a cool place to be. I can't believe I'm finally up here. That's enough rambling. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.